Hi there, this is Dave from davestravelpages.com, and this is a quick look at the bike touring gear I'll be using on my 1 week cycle ride here in Greece. I'm basically credit card touring for this 1 week ride, so there's no need to take that much stuff with me. In fact, everything I need fits neatly in that one pannier and one handlebar bag. Beneath that you can see the clothes I'll be wearing and the footwear as well. There's no need to take any camping gear on this trip or cooking gear. I'll be staying at affordable hotels and eating in tavernas and bakeries along the way. So let's have a look in more detail at the gear I'll be taking with me. Okay then, let's start off by looking at the clothes I'll be wearing on day one of the tour. And I've laid it out in the shape of a man there, which actually looks quite weird looking at it now, but there we go, there's a first time for everything, and I don't think I've seen this in a cycle touring video before. Let's start off with the footwear. So the idea of the tour is to keep everything lightweight and sort of use things that are reliable and have multiple purposes. This pair of shoes is not an actual pair of cycling shoes, but they're lightweight and they'll be comfortable both on and off the bike. There you can see a pair of Endura Humvee 3/4 shorts. These shorts I always wear for my bike tours. This particular pair I wore when I cycled from Greece to England, and I've worn other pairs on my other long distance cycle rides, such as cycling from Alaska to Argentina. No affiliation, just they're a really good bit of kit. I'm not really a lycra person. I don't think it flatters me in any way, so I prefer these 3/4 shorts, and I think they look good off the bike as well when you're doing a bit of sightseeing. On top of those, you can probably just make out it's a pair of padded inner shorts. Moving up then, we have it's just a wicking t-shirt. You might call it an activity t-shirt. I think it's a Craghoppers one. And again, that's just lightweight really, so it's going to do the job when I'm going to need to wash this at least once on the trip, and it will dry sort of within an hour or so. Currently in Greece here, today it's 36 degrees, but during the summer it just ranges between 30 and 40 degrees, so things dry pretty quick. You can see the gloves on either side of the t-shirt, and there's the hat to keep the sun off. And that is pretty much what I'll be wearing on the first day of the bike ride. So now we can look in the pannier. I'm just taking the one pannier on the trip. As it weighs less than 5 kilos, I don't think there's any danger of the load becoming unbalanced in any way. Just undo it and take out everything that's in there. So I'm taking a packing cube, and inside that is the rest of my clothes, which I'll go through in a minute. In this bag is my toolkit for the bike. A couple of USB cables there. One bike lock, which is actually the heaviest thing in there, I think, but then again, we don't want the bike to go missing. And that's it. So that's everything that's in the pannier. Now I'll show you what's in the toolkit and in the clothes bag. I like to keep the clothes in a packing cube because I just find that it's easier to keep things together in the bag than in plastic bags. And as I've just discovered, undoing it with one hand is not as easy as you might at first think. But we're getting there, don't you worry, we're getting there. Excellent. So, inside the packing cube, I've got my toiletries kit, and the toiletries kit consists of nothing more really than a toothbrush, some Nurofen, a toothpaste, and that's it. And I've got it in a giveaway bag. In fact, everything in that bag I've got from other hotels for free. Well, technically not for free if I pay to stay there, but you know what I mean. I'm taking a money belt, and I'll actually probably be wearing this money belt. And inside, if you can see there, that's zipped on the inside. And I'll usually keep a spare €50 note in there. I'm taking one pair of trousers, or pants if you're an American, and they're actually quite heavy. The only reason I'm taking trousers is because I don't own a second pair of shorts, which is kind of unbelievable but true. So, yep, I'm taking a pair of trousers. I've got another cycling top, my famous green cycling top that's been on almost every trip I've been on, I think. A couple of pair of socks, which I'm about to replace actually because I've just got some new ones. And one more pair of padded cycling shorts, and one pair of normal underwear. And that's it for clothes. I'm going for 6 nights or 7 days of cycling, but what I plan to do is wash clothes as I go along, and they should dry nice and quickly, so that's all I really need to take with me in the form of clothes. This is the toolkit I'm taking with me, and it's really bare bones because there's not a need to take much with me at all. bike pump, and I take a bike pump with a pressure gauge. The pressure gauge is never 100% accurate, but it's certainly better than trying to judge the pressure of the tyres by putting your fingers on it and seeing how hard the tyre is. A simple Alien 2 multi-tool. It's got, everything on there that you need to do in an emergency, really. A couple of tyre levers to take off the tyre if there's a flat, puncture repair kit, one spanner, and that's the bag that it all goes in. And that's the toolkit I'll be taking with me. And so finally, we look at what's in the handlebar bag. I'm taking with me my GoPro, which is now a little bit dated. That's the Hero 3 Plus or Plus 3, or whatever it was. A power bank to keep my phone charged. I'm not taking a GPS on this trip, so I'm going to use the maps on the phone. And this should take care of charging the GoPro and the phone probably for 2 times each before the actual power bank itself needs recharging. That's a selfie stick and that can be used both for the GoPro and the phone that I'm using to film this. That's my sunglasses, some sunblock, which is going to be needed here in Greece. And finally, I forgot to mention I was taking flip-flops in my packing list for the clothes, and I bought those for the princely sum of €5. And that is everything I'm taking with me on my 1-week cycle tour around Greece. If you liked this video, please thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and of course follow my journey as I cycle around Greece. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers for now.